Hello, I'm Vivian Joy, helping women to enjoy and to thrive. That's what I do. I do it for men too, actually. In fact, I have men ask me. I do that with them one-to-one though, because in my experience, men don't want to share their shit in groups. They want to know it, understand it, and move forward. And women, we need to explore it, understand it, work out where it came from, talk about it, cry about it, share about it, think about it, work it out. It's a slightly longer process, and I love that process. I love women. I am one, and I'm the same. And that's the way we do things. Not all of us, but most of us. And if you're that woman, then you would probably love my She Thrives Transformation Tribe, because we do that all week, every week, for a 2 hours deep structure for the week, and then ongoing support through the Facebook group. Anyway, I want to talk today about money, and I know I talk about money a lot, and it's not because actually I'm not even money motivated. I know this is a weird thing to hear, but it's actually about how you feel about yourself. So I want you to think about whether you've actually got a business. Now, some of you might not want to have this thought, in which case you'll just switch off right now. I want you to think about what a business really is. A business is something that serves something, a service, a product, to someone, and they pay. That's what the business is. It's a transaction. It's a transaction. I'm not saying it's not emotional, but it's transactional typically. It can be both, and actually the coaching for me is both. But that is it. So actually, if you are giving and not charging so much that actually it's starting to feel like a charity, then we need to address the balance. Freemium versus premium, free versus paid, serving versus selling, gifting versus serving. You know what I'm talking about here. And if this is you, you really know, and oh shit, she gets it. I get it. It's really easy. I tell you what, I remember the first time I ran a mindset reset. I used to do a 7-day mindset reset, and some of you have done them. I mean, when challenges were just coming out, this was my version. I hate the word challenge, by the way, just my own personal. Some people have great things and good luck, but with mindset, it's challenging enough. So for me to put challenge in that word, no. Mindset reset, that's where the phrase came from. And I used to do 7-day ones. I did one on belief, self-sabotage, procrastination, selling, stress, money. This is where, and they all sit actually in the dashboard of my she-enjoys.com website under boot camps. I call them 7-step boot camps now. You can buy them. They're £97 typically. So chat me up, you might get an offer coupon, because I like to gift things. I like to gift things now. I don't feel obliged. But back then I used to do them. And I remember the first time I set one up, and I set up a free Facebook group, you know, the pop-up Facebook group that goes with it. You have been in these. If you haven't, I'm amazed you managed to avoid them. There's a challenge on how to run challenges. There's challenges on how to avoid challenges. There's a challenge for just about everything in the world this day and age. It's a great business model, and it's a great business model because you get to be in front of people who get to know you. So that's the long and short of it. But actually, I remember being amazed. So I set this up, and 147 people signed up for it. I can believe it. I've never had anybody sign up in that volume. Now, I sell obviously high ticket, mid ticket, low ticket, free ticket, but actually 147 people. I hadn't really, and can I tell you, all of my traffic at this time, this is 2022, is organic. So I don't pay for marketing. I don't have any referral partners that pay me. I don't pay them. My whole business is generated by me organically and by my community and how we serve each other. And so for me to have 147 people turn up to this, and if you've run these, you know what I'm talking about, like that. Ooh, holy shit, I've got the answer. Hallelujah, I have the solution to every problem. What happens if even, I don't know, what happens if even half of those sign up to whatever it was that I was promoting at the time? Anyway, it was short-lived because 147 people signed up, probably, I don't know, 80 people showed up, and by the end of the 7 days there was about 25 people there, and I think probably 14 of them signed up. And actually, if you ask anybody, the stats are actually pretty good. And I think it was, I can't remember what I was selling, high ticket stuff. I think I was selling a boot camp at the time, which was a weekly program. And so I realized that the free thing wasn't going to attract people to buy my paid thing, not always, because otherwise that would have worked perfectly, wouldn't it? So was I running a charity. And I did, can I tell you, I reckon I did 6 of these a year for about 3 years. And lots of people probably know me because of them, because they weren't a challenge where they set you up for being desperate to buy the thing. They actually served what they said on the title. They actually, if it was a belief mindset reset, which is probably my favorite one, it helps you reprogram one of your shitty beliefs. So if you do want that program, it's in my academy. It actually sits in the dashboard now for people to use as one of my assets forever, which you should be building yourself, by the way, if you haven't. So it's not always that the free thing is going to serve the paid thing. I want you to really think about this. Number one, they need to line up. So if I was trying to sell a mastermind, this here needs to be something really relevant to these people, like a trial of it. It's a bit like if you wanted to buy a very expensive perfume, you want to smell that perfume, you want a taster or a tester or a smell of that perfume, otherwise you're not going to buy it. So the free thing needs to line up with the paid thing, or you're just giving stuff away for nothing. And I know, because I've been there. And sometimes I still am, but it's got a different purpose now. I give things away. I have a foundation. So I do actually have a charity. It's actually has charitable full intentions, limited company, the She Enjoys Life Foundation. You'll find that on my website too, if you want to gift time or money to women who are starting out their own charity, not-for-profit CIC. So I do have that, luckily for me. So I can gift and have that exchange and have that all going on. It's beautiful. But actually, if you're just giving lots of stuff and they're not turning into paying clients, and that is the intention for them, please check what it's doing. Otherwise, you won't be thriving. You'll probably feel like pulling your freaking hair out. You'll be like, oh my God, I'm doing everything. All these people running these challenges or these free masterclasses or webinars or whatever, and nothing is converting. It's because the conversion needs to be at the beginning. The beginning part needs to lead to the end part. That's my gift to you today. I could probably charge money for that as well. And if yours doesn't, and you want to line it up and understand what you need to create or how you get that process going, because once you do, it's very powerful, then obviously give me a shout and I'm happy to have a talk to you about that. You can run my Thrive program with me one-to-one. I do that, or join in with the group program, or you can go and buy any of the online modules and do it yourself at your own time. Some of you are never going to want to do direct stuff. You like to learn at your own pace and in your own time, in which case you can do so. And if you need me, you know where I am. Just reach out. I'm a very, very pleasant, helpful person, and I look forward to hearing from you.